So find that comfortable seat. The Sanskrit name for that pose or asana is Sukhasana, which translates to easy pose, but you've probably heard me say in the past, there's nothing quote unquote easy about any shape necessarily. It just means the ease and comfort of sitting here. So maybe take a moment and let your shoulders roll down your back. Sit tall. If you want, you can let your eyes close. Feeling your breath. You can take your hand if you would like and locate your solar plexus chakra, which is the space right above the navel and to the low ribs. So that whole little bit of space kind of seeming like the middle of the abdomen a little bit. If you were to push a little bit hard there, it might feel slightly uncomfortable. You'll notice your diaphragm perhaps. So the element of our solar plexus chakra is fire. In honor of the fire element, we will have some heat building poses. We'll start with some really strong breath work. So a little bit more background. The organs that are located back here, there's plenty of organs surrounding the chakra. So a couple of the major things besides the diaphragm would be the kidneys and your adrenal glands. So a skull shining breath, or Kapala Bhalti, is the breath work we will start with. It's very invigorating. It's said to be cleansing through the sinuses and energizing for the respiratory system as well as the brain. The reason being is how the breath happens. It's a passive inhale through the nose, and then a strong, sharp, forced exhale back out of the nose. And you do it pretty quickly, although again, the inhale is pretty passive, slow, full. So we'll do about 20 seconds of it, and then we'll take a break, and I'll time us. I'll give us the cue to start, and then I will be silent and breathe with you, and I will count down the last 3 seconds for the break, and we'll do 3 rounds. If at any point in time you start to feel lightheaded, just take a break, breathe normally, whatever it is you need to do to collect yourself. So let me get the timer ready. You can visualize the color yellow if you would like. That's the color for the chakra. So again, for this Kapala Bhalti skull shining breath, it's a passive inhale and a sharp exhale. We will start in 3, 2, take a big inhale and go. Last 3, 2, 1, take a break. Take a moment. And notice how you're feeling in your mind, your brain, with the breath, fresh oxygenating the brain. We'll do round 2. Take an inhale and go. Last 3, 2, 1, pause, breathe normally, take a big inhale and exhale if you need to reset. And we'll do one more round of this fiery, energizing breath. Take an inhale to prepare and go. Last 3, 2, 1, big breath in. Big breath out. Take a moment, body scan, check how your brain's feeling. And then we'll take our arms overhead, take an inhale, just reach for the sky. Stay here, soften your shoulders, get a little taller, engage your core. Think of that solar plexus area pulling in and up, engaging, breathe in, and let your right hand come down as a side body stretch. So the left arm is up and over. Chest is open to the side wall. Shoulders are soft out of the ears. And now I'd like to take a moment and lift your chin and your chest towards the sky. So you're opening up just a little bit towards the ceiling with your gaze. The shoulder opens just a little more. The chest feels wide. And then the opposite of this would be folding a little bit towards the side, chest and shoulder towards the mat. So again, we'll open our chest towards the sky, looking upward, feeling wide open. And then close and round this towards the mat, a little bit of that fold to the side. Come back through center as you would normally reach your side stretch, and inhale, 2 arms to the sky. And then left arm down, right arm up and over your side body stretch, filling the hips to the ribs, get some length. Now open up your chest to the sky, the right shoulder kind of releases back a little more as you feel open. Your arm comes back behind you a little bit. And then the opposite, where your arm and shoulder come forward, you round your chest towards the mat. Neck stays long. Now let's look back up towards the sky, open up, arm dropping behind you. And then close it off one more time as you round it towards the mat. Come back through that neutral, that side body stretch. Reach a little farther to that left side wall with your upper arm. And then inhale, come up through center. And bring your hands down, tabletop pose, we'll cat and cow. Warming up the spine from there. So you're gonna inhale and lengthen the front line of the body, stretching that space of solar plexus in particular, and exhale, round, chin into chest, belly to the spine. Move with your breath through these. And one more time through. And come back with the neutral spine. Right arm will reach to the sky. Press into your left hand, open up the chest a little more to the side, getting a bit of a twist. Your core is squeezing to open. Breathe in and thread your needle. Take about 4 rounds of breath here. And press into your left hand, sweep that right arm out and up, opening the chest a little bit more if you can. And place your right arm down, left arm will go up this time. Use that pressure into the mat to open up the chest a little more. Breathe in and thread your needle. One more round of breath. Press down in the right hand and start to sweep your left arm out and up, reaching for the sky. And find your tabletop pose. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. You'll lengthen out your shoulders here and your arms and the back of your legs. Let the shape start to wake you up. Gently nod your head, knowing yes. And find a little stillness. See if you can greet your heels a little closer towards the mat. And then shift forward into plank pose. Your shoulders should land over your wrists. Point your heels high above the toes. Lengthen your neck, shoulders down the back. Press the earth away so you get lift of the body. Tuck your tailbone like you're scooping in your core a little bit. Breathe in here. A downward facing dog is your exhale. Back up with the hips to the sky. And with your breath, inhale to plank. Get nice and strong through the shoulders, the arms. Exhale, downward facing dog. Use the core to send your hips up. One more time, inhale to your plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank and lower to the mat, cobra pose. All the way down and tuck the toes, and inhale, lift up, lengthening the front of the chest. Squeeze your back muscles, protect the back, strengthen the back, breathe in, and exhale, release. Come up to your plank pose, nice and strong, downward facing dog. Nice, inhale to plank. Now option for chaturanga will lower partway down, or you can go all the way for your cobra. And inhale to open your chest. Back to your downward facing dog. And one more through cobra or chaturanga. Inhale to plank, lower it down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. So good. Now shift forward to your plank, and we're gonna hold for 30 seconds because we have this beautiful, great firepower of a class. So scoop it all in, you're already on the clock. Strong through the shoulders as you press the earth away, lengthen your neck. Breathe. Engage the legs. You're more than halfway there. Pull your belly to spine. Forearm plank is next. You've got 4, 3, 2, and lower to your forearms, please. Forearm plank, we're on the clock for just 30 seconds. I'm timing us, don't worry. Press your forearms into the ground. Get that lift out of the shoulders, lengthen everything. Try not to lift your hips too high. Just hold. And don't worry, our knees will come down after this. Squeeze everything in. You're more than halfway there. Keep breathing. Woo. Keep breathing. Got 8, 7, 6. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down. Oh, so good. Stretch it out. Maybe a child's pose. Big breath in through nose and out through mouth. And then make your way to your seat. We've got a couple boat holds. They'll only be about 20 seconds each. Now, I think I warned you that the solar plexus is your powerhouse. So we've got all these invigorating, engaging core shapes and fire building heat asana. So make sure you're not on your sitting bones. You can remove extra flesh if needed. Shoulders down the back, lean back. Your feet can stay grounded, or you can lift them and hold on to the thighs, or you can reach your arms, or you can go hog wild, whatever you need to do. We're gonna be in this shape for 20 seconds each, starting now, and we're gonna take 3 rounds. So do whatever you need to do to sustain yourself. This is where we acknowledge where we're at. We step into our power. Keep lengthening through the crown of your head so we're not rounding or arching in the back. This fires up the whole front line. You've got 8 seconds left. For 3, 2, and we'll take a little break. So a little break, I'm gonna give you a few extra seconds because that was actually a 30-second hold, not 20. Good job. I'll be on it for 20 seconds the last 2. Good job, Karen. Nice, Jacob and Kirsten. All right, set it back up. We have 2 more rounds. They will be 20 seconds. Get into position. The clock starts now. So 3 rounds in total. This is round 2. And you are halfway done. So good. Maybe you lean back a little more, challenge that core to wake up. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Take a small break. Shoulders down the back, maybe a little cat-cow from the seated position if that helps to lubricate up your spine, reset. 1 more round of bridge hold. Acknowledge if you need a little something different from it this time. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. You're on the clock, last 20 seconds. Maybe you can engage somehow differently. Maybe what you need is exactly what you've been doing. Stay with it. Keep breathing. Last 5, last 4, last 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Oh, let's do a cat-cow here. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, round your back. So good. Come into tabletop and do an official cat-cow to reset. And then make your way to your downward facing dog from there. Notice how you're feeling the heart, the heat, your breath, your strength, your confidence. Without judgment, it is what it is. Take a big breath in, lift your heels. Audible exhale, press your heels down. Whew. Inhale, soft knees, look forward. Step forward and fold at the top. Take your feet wide, find a ragdoll pose. Let that weight sway. Shake out your head or your neck if you're feeling tension. Shoulders are reaching upwards towards the ceiling so they're out of your ears.
Nice, find some stillness and release your palms. Walk your feet in to touch the big toes. There's a little space between the heels. Notice your thighs and knees want to knock together. Find chair pose. Bend your knees, reach your arms. Now, if it doesn't feel good for the thighs to touch, maybe squeeze the block. Bring your hands to your heart. I want your spine long, your seat dipping low. Take a breath in and twist right for a prayer twist. So your left elbow can rest on the right thigh. Press your palms together so you've got some energy and space in the chest, and use the core to squeeze and twist. Drop your seat a little bit. Check that your knees are level. If your knees are not level, I want you to adjust your hips, squeeze the knees together. 5 breaths here. Breathe in, lengthen your spine. Breathe out and twist. Last breath in. Last twist breath out. Stand up mountain. Oh, let those thighs get a little break. Breathe in. Forward fold, exhale. Now you can use your hands on your blocks if you want. One leg halfway lift. So your left leg will lift up. Your hands can be on those blocks. They can be on the floor. They can be hanging. Our hips are squared and leveled. So try not to pop that left leg and hip up. We want to have our left thigh and toes facing the mat. Maybe your hands lift off the blocks and come to the heart for just a second. Spine is long, lengthen your neck. And warrior one, softly bring your back toes and foot down. Reach for the sky. So your left heel is going to pivot in a little bit. Catch your breath. One more inhale and hands to the mat, chaturanga. You can always skip those if they don't work for you. We'll meet in down dog. Nice. All right, let's find that balance on the other side. Inhale, soft knees look forward. Exhale, fold at the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Walk your feet in, chair pose. Squeeze the thighs, use a block. Hands to your heart, prayer twist left. So now your right elbow rests on the left thigh. Check your knees. That right knee likes to shimmy forward because the hip likes to drop. So pull the hip back so the knees are level. Feet is lower than your heart. When you press your palms together, feel your chest open. Squeeze to twist through the core. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist. And stand up mountain. Fold in half. Halfway, one leg halfway lift. Extend your right leg back this time. I don't care if your back toes are pointed or flexed. Do what you need that will help you square the hips. Pull your belly to spine. Lengthen from your back heel through the crown of your head. Press your left foot into the ground to get some lift, but try not to lock your knee. Breathe in and bring your back foot down, warrior one. Reach for the sky, shoulders melting down the back. Maybe envision the color yellow again at the center of your core, your solar plexus chakra. Take a breath in and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in through your nose. Audible exhale. Inhale, soft knees look forward. Exhale, walk, hop, or float, fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, chair pose. Breathe in. Exhale, prayer twist to the right, 5 breaths. Knees touching or using the block. If you want a mantra, it is,
I stand in my personal power. Chest is higher than the hips. Drop your seat. Breathe in. Exhale, twist. Inhale, mountain reach. Exhale, fold in half. Left leg lifts, one leg halfway lift. Take a breath in here, maybe hands to the heart. You can let those blocks go. Warrior one, back foot down. Last breath in. Chaturanga, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time, soft knees, look forward. Walk, hopper, float, and fold. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose, breathe in. Prayer twist to the left. So twisting to the left. 5 breaths. Can you sit a little deeper? Last time here. Squeeze your inner thighs. Stand in your power. Last breath in. Twist on the exhale. Inhale, mountain, stand. Exhale, fold in half. Oh, you beat me. One leg halfway lift, right leg lifts. Pause and hold. Please. Hands maybe lift to the heart. Stand taller, lengthen more. Warrior one, softly bring your right heel in and down. Last breath in. High to low plank, hands to the mat. Inhale, up dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. So good, friends. Right leg reaching for the sky now. Just maybe open your hip or do whatever you need to do. Take a moment to enjoy this stretch. Breath in. And low lunge, step between your hands. Into your warrior two. It's gonna rise up and extend through the arms. I'm gonna face you. Take a breath in, then extended side angle, reach forward. You can use your thigh if you want as a shelf. Top hand can reach up to your low back or reach overhead, bicep by ear, and lengthen. Press and firm your feet into the ground and tuck your tailbone to lengthen your spine. Good. Reverse your warrior. Reach your front arm up and over. Now straighten your front leg. Triangle pose. You're going to reach your arms like warrior two. Reach as far forward as you can. And then find that triangle pose. Shoulders stacking. Now open and spin open the left ribs a little more. Now, just like our seated side stretch when we started, your top shoulder is gonna fold towards the mat a little bit, and you're gonna come back into warrior two. So rebend your front knee, spin your top arm behind you, down and behind you, come into warrior two. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Take a breath in. Extended side angle, exhale. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Straighten your front leg. Exhale, triangle pose, Trikonasana. Slowly take your top arm and round it forward into the mat and back, warrior two. 1 more time on this side. Breathe in. Extended side angle, breathe out. Drive through your feet, reverse your warrior. Straighten your front leg, inhale. Triangle pose, exhale, so your hips go back now. Take your top arm, spin it forward and down and back to warrior two. Big breath in, big breath out. 1 more inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog and downward facing dog. Left leg reaches up, open your hip, find some freedom, some space. Inhale, breath. Low lunge, exhale. Warrior two. If you can create some more space in your legs, take on that challenge. Press your feet down to support you. Take a breath in. Extended side angle, exhale. Few breaths, first time on this side. Can you peel your right ribs up a little more, squeezing behind you, creating more space. Press your feet down. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Reaching back a little bit more. Begin to straighten your front leg. Send your hips back. Reach your arms forward like extended side angle. Find your triangle pose. Trikonasana. Again, opening the right ribs to the sky. Making our way back to warrior two on this side. Take your top shoulder and arm, reach for the front of your mat. Bend your front knee. Sweep your arm down and back as you come into warrior two. Beautiful, big breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Straighten your front leg, triangle pose, exhale. Top arm goes on the move to warrior two. Graceful. One more time, breathe in here. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Straighten your front leg, triangle pose, breath out. Front arm works its way to warrior two, rebend your leg. Couple breaths. One more breath in, warrior two. Chaturanga, exhale, hands to the mat, framing your foot. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal it out and let your low back have some love and release any tension. Shake out your head, your neck. So a little change coming up, coming into our peak pose of the day, which is revolved half moon. The blocks in front of you are an amazing treat. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Now here's where we change. Return to warrior two. We're gonna square our back hip and heel and come forward into crescent lunge. So just pick up the back heel and then square your hips to the front of your mat. If you need to widen so your hips width distance apart for stability, take that. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, lengthen your spine forward. Keep your hips squared and twist for revolved crescent lunge. Twist to the right. Your inner thigh is facing your stomach. You can always bring a back knee down for support if you'd like. Lengthen your spine. Squeeze your inner thighs and core and twist. One more breath in. Squeeze and twist, breath out. Now look at your blocks. Bring your hands to the blocks. One leg halfway lift. The left leg is gonna lift. We're actually coming into an option for warrior three. So maybe your hands come to your heart. Your hips are squared to the mat. Maybe you reach your arms forward, or you can airplane them, or they can stay on the blocks. So for revolved half moon, your left arm is gonna come down and your right arm's gonna open up like a thread the needle. Your back leg stays up. Your hips stay squared to the mat. Use the block under your left shoulder if you'd like, under the palm. Squeeze your inner thighs, extend through your back leg. Try to open your chest, reach up. One more breath in. Softly forward fold as you exhale. Hands can use those blocks here if you'd like. Beautiful. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, or skip it and meet me in your downward facing dog. Down dog, big breath in. Audible exhale. Left leg reaching to the sky. Inhale there. Low lunge, step through. Warrior two. Firm your feet into the mat, breathe in. Extended side angle, exhale. Inhale, reverse your warrior. We're gonna square our hips Come to warrior two first. And then square your hips to crescent lunge. Back, right heel picks up, and you square your hips. So now they're both facing the top of your mat. Crescent lunge, breathe in. Revolved crescent lunge, exhale to the left. Pull your shoulders down your back. Lift your back heel high on the toes. Hug to the midline of your body so you have strength. Press your front heel into the mat for stability. Lengthen your spine, breath in. Twist to the left, breath out. Palms pressing together to feel your chest open. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. One more time. Now look to your blocks, hands to the blocks. Lift your right leg, one leg halfway lift. Your hips are squared. Make sure you have room in front of you. If you want to go from here to warrior three, we've got some time. You can play with hands at the heart. You can play by reaching forward. If you tap down, that's fine. Come back to it when you're ready. For your revolved half moon, right hand starts to come down under the shoulder. Maybe grab a block from there. Lengthen your spine, and then left arm to the sky. You're twisting. Think of your threading the needle to start when we reach up or to finish when we reach up again. Pull your belly to spine. Try to open the shoulder, the chest a little more. So strong, everybody. One more breath in. Gently, softly fold. Maybe two hands to the blocks. Forward fold. Whew. Inhale, halfway lift. Chaturanga from there, high to low plank. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Peek out your head, your neck, and pedal out those legs. We've got half pigeon. If you want it from your back, you can come to a seat. Otherwise, right leg to the sky, breathe in. And half pigeon. Exhale, driving your knee to your front wrist. Take your back leg long. Lower and level those hips. And then fold if you'd like. And of course, if you're on your back, we want to be on the same side. So your right ankle will cross over your left thigh. Notice how your body feels. You stoked inner fire in this class today. We built heat. We moved our body. You visualize that warm yellow light, if you'd like, at the center of this solar plexus chakra. See if your truth today aligns with, I am confident, powerful, and aligned with my purpose. This class is about teaching you to acknowledge your inner strength, your power, and that you are powerful. You deserve to keep reaching for the stars. You deserve to acquire the things you want, that you're passionate about, and achieve your goals. A few more breaths. When you're ready, we'll use our strong arms to lift our chest. So walk your chest up bone by bone, tuck your back toes, lift the back knee, and shake out your right leg. If you want a scorpion dog and you want to add on a flip dog or a wild thing, you have time right here to do it on this side. And we move on from downward facing dog. The left leg will reach for the sky and find your half pigeon on the other side. And this shape requires core engagement to work on leveling the hips. Then you get to fold and relax, basically. And start to melt a little bit deeper here. Couple more moments. If you've got anything else to let go of here, deepen your chest into the mat, widen your arms, maybe your shoulders. And we'll use our strong palms, our arms, our hands to lift your chest. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee, and shake out your left leg. Inviting in any other movement here you might need, balancing out the wild thing or flip dog you might have done on the other side. And a downward facing dog. We'll soft bend our knees. We'll walk to the top of our mat, finding a seat, seated forward fold. So bring your booty down and extend your legs in front of you. Arms reaching up as you get longer in your spine, and hinge forward and fold. Feel free to use a block if you want under your forehead or not. You can place a block in front of your feet if you want to reach forward and have a little more to give. Soft bend in the knees so you don't hyperextend through your hamstrings. Couple more breaths. If you've got a little bit more you can give, deepen. Let this last breath in lengthen you and fold. And slowly walk yourself back upright. Make your way to your back, please. We'll lie down. Knees will come into your chest. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. And lengthen your left leg to the ground. Your right leg stays bent up into your chest, or take it out to the armpit. A supine twist. Breathe in. Use your exhale to guide your right knee to the left side. Keep your hips stacked. You can use one of your blocks under your right thigh if you'd like. Can you open or cactus out your right arm? Maybe look towards that right palm of yours. Engage your solar plexus, your spine, look at the sky, and pull your knees back through center. I'm going to realign the spine so it's long and neutral, knees back into the chest. And we'll keep the left knee in and the right leg goes long. Maybe open up the left side a teeny tiny bit more. Inhale and exhale, glide and guide your left knee to the right side. Hips stay stacked. I want your right long leg to be engaged. Maybe look over to your left arm. Soften your jaw and the muscles of your face. Everybody deserves rest. And slowly engage the core. Take your gaze to the sky and pull your knees back through center, ensuring your spine is long and neutral. Find happy baby. This is our last shape before we rest in Shavasana. So take what you need from here. It's the stillness, it's the movement, it's the freedom to make your own choices, to honor what feels good, what feels right, what you need in the moment. Begin to find a nice little squeeze, hugging your knees in, and maybe bow and lift up. Gratitude for your practice. Shavasana is waiting for you. Rest your head softly, and then lengthen and extend your limbs down and away from you. Walk your shoulders into the back, down the back. Palms can be at the sky or maybe resting on your chakra we focused on today, the solar plexus area. Whatever you need. Let go of tension in your face, your jaw, your brow line as well. And you can silently say, or aloud say if you want, I am powerful, in control, and have the freedom to be myself. I am powerful, in control, and have the freedom to be myself. Let's take 3 slow breaths in through your nose and out the nose or mouth. Your deep, slow inhale fills you up. And your emptying exhale is relaxing, releasing. Take one more slow breath in. Slow breath out. And slowly start to wiggle your toes, your ankles roll, your wrists roll. Lengthen your arms and your legs, arching your back off the mat into a little stretch. You can roll onto your favorite side or just hug your knees into your chest if you want. And take your time, see if your eyes can stay closed. Slowly find yourself up into that Sukhasana seat that we started in. Shoulders can roll down your back again. Lengthen up nice and tall through the crown of your head. And 2 breaths to close out using your arms. Inhale, take a big round, reach out and up. Hands to the heart as you breathe out. One more final time together. Inhale, reach out and up. And exhale, prayer hands landing at the chest. Our heart chakra is coming up next week. I want to thank you for being here and know you are powerful and in control of your choices. And so use it wisely. Be good to yourself and others. Namaste.